Hello, welcome back. Occasional vlog. First one in 4 weeks, inclusive. Yeah, we have been aware, we're back. You'll have seen that the videos from the Lake District trip have been going up. Managed to get 3 up, I think, so far. 3? Yeah, I think it's 3. Got one to edit today, probably, I think. But we're back, we're home. We had a good time. And now the countdown begins for our next holiday. We're only about 80 odd days out for Spain now, so that's good. But yeah, the occasional vlogs are back. We did have a week off last weekend because really we didn't do much. We went to the zoo. We did make that zoo video that you probably saw if you're an avid viewer. We had a lovely day out. This weekend we're going to go, Gemma booked us to go and see Martin Mere, the Wildlife Wetlands Trust place, I think. It's up by near Buska. We haven't been there for a good few years. I think we vlogged last time we went there as well, so I'll have to check back because I can't quite remember, but it has been quite a long time. So yeah, we're going to go and do that. That should be good. Other than that, I'll be honest, the weekend's going to be fairly quiet. I've got a lot of cleaning to do because I've just noticed the kitchen is an absolute dump. We got out of sync with the recycling. Is while we were aware the recycling bin got collected, so there's just loads of like boxes and cardboard in the kitchen I need to get cleared out. And I want to give the oven a good clean and all that kind of boring stuff. Our oven is a disaster, it needs throwing. I might just leave it in the street and it'll probably just magically disappear at some point. I won't do that. But we do need a new oven at some point. What's to update really? Not a huge amount, to be honest. Oh, with regards to the next holiday, which is the Spain holiday, originally it was going to be me and Gemma. Gemma's dad and partner are coming now as well, so I had a feeling he might crack and come and book himself. He's going to be staying in a different resort, but he will be in the vlogs, I'm sure, in the background a little bit now and then. So it'll be like our previous trips. It should be good fun. But yeah, that's early January. Something to look forward to in the depths of winter there. Not my best time of year, I will be honest. Don't get the exercise I like this time of year. To be honest, I've been really bad this year. I've not been getting many steps at all. But hopefully we've got plans to change that. Yeah, other than that, I mean, it's been fairly quiet, to be honest. Just back in work and getting on with it, you know. No major purchases other than one, which I'll show you in a bit. And yeah, that's about it. We're going to cook tonight. I think I'm going to do steak tonight. I got some steak. Went to Taylor's Farm Shop this morning. Well, while we were away, he disappeared for a while. Cat, our garden stray visitor. And sure enough, the Ring camera started going off while we were away, and he was in the garden again. So we hadn't seen him for about 2 weeks before we went on holiday, maybe a week. And then all the way the run up to the holiday, even the neighbour was saying, "Oh, I wonder what's happened to him." And we were saying, "No, don't worry, he will come back again. He always does this around this." Well, he did this last year around this time. Yeah, sure enough, while we were on holiday, he turned back up again. And he's been back maybe every other day since, but he does tend to spend the whole day in the garden now. And then he'll go wandering for a day or two. Giving himself a wash now. He's just had a bowl of food, so he's probably going to nap on top of that. He's gone off sleeping in the little shelter that I built for him. Well, I bought for him. So I don't know what's going on with that. I've given it a good clean, but he's cleaned the bedding out, put stuff out in there, but he's not interested in it anymore. He still likes the hammock, even though it's winter. Well, it's getting cold now and rainy. Well, he can sleep where he wants. Oh, there's somebody at the door. Well, I might not made many purchases, but Gemma certainly has, because that was a big heavy bag. Actually, I did make a purchase that I forgot about. Bought myself a new fleece. Not very exciting. It's one of the weird fish ones. It was on sale, so I grabbed that. I do like wearing a fleece when I'm walking around this time of year. Yeah, I seem to have spent more on clothes in the last 3 months than I have for as long as I can remember, to be honest. Probably needed it, to be honest. Some of my stuff was getting a bit old. And when I did mention the one major purchase, Gemma asked for this because she wants to do more steps, and I agreed. I had been looking at getting one for a while, but I've been looking on Amazon, and those ones on Amazon, I was very concerned that they weren't going to be good quality, so I went on Decathlon and bought this one. It is just a walking treadmill, not a running one. And I haven't plugged it in. It's just a fairly basic one, to be honest. But yeah, since I got this, I've been doing about 5,000 to 6,000 steps a day. I'm trying to slowly ramp it up. Because normally, I've been doing like 1,000 steps a day over midweek, which is not nearly enough. I mean, 5-6 is probably not enough, but it's better than none. The boys are very, very snuggly today. Pixie sat on Gemma's chair in the corner of the room. These three have been so sweet since they came back. They're always sleeping like this, all snuggled up together. I think it's the change in the weather, to be honest, more than anything. I remember on the last occasional vlog, I'd bought the 24 cans of Soda Fort root beer. This is the last can. I can give you a review on it now. I won't be buying it again. It's not root beer. It tastes more like maple syrup. So like if you really like the flavour maple syrup, this might be the drink for you, because that's what it tastes like. Whereas root beer has that more sarsaparilla kind of medicinal taste to it. This doesn't have that at all. First job for the day. I spilt sticky stuff on this PlayStation 5 controller, and it's really annoying because I can't use it properly. Do you remember when controllers, people who pull things apart, do you remember when controllers, you just take the screws out and then the front would come off and then you could clean them? Yeah, you can't do that with the PS5 one. I have to take the back off, take all the innards out, and then I can get the front off. It's only the D-pad's sticky. How annoying. Hopefully that'll do it. I just used a bit of lens cleaner, which seems to be quite heavily alcohol based, and a cotton bud just to clean it all off. And the case is back on, it's all done, and seems to be working alright. Well, it feels like the worst excuse I've got to not put out the recycling, but I don't want to disturb him because he's so fast sound asleep up there on the garden stuff. I did just take a selfie of myself, but the oven is now a bit cleaner. It's not perfect, but it'll do. It's an old oven. Yeah. I'm not be cleaning now for another 8 years. It's an older oven. It's on its third element now. We've got a spare element in the cupboard because I always my little silly rule is I always have a spare element for the oven in. So you never get that situation on Christmas Day when you're cooking your Christmas dinner and the element goes on the oven and then you can't cook it. Although we do now have two air fryers. Let's all go in the kitchen and we're double air frying chips, trying garlic mushrooms in the air fryer with that one. We've not done this for a while, but Gemma's home. Enjoy your tea, honey. Does that look alright?
It looks lovely, yeah.
Good. Did you enjoy that dinner?
It was lovely, thank you.
It was good, wasn't it? We got some good eating for the next few days because you went to the butcher's as well. So that should keep us going. And then tomorrow we're doing Matt and Mia, aren't we?
Yes, we are. We're doing Matt and Mia. We haven't been there for absolutely ages,
No.
so we were thinking of something to do this weekend, and I was like, oh, let's go to Matt and Mia.
That sounds good to me.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, we're going to rest have a chill for the rest of the night. A couple of beverages. We'll catch up with you tomorrow. Oh, someone's tired.
We're very, very busy week in work.
Well, have a nice relaxed evening then, and we'll have a nice relaxed day tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, it's Sunday morning, about 11 o'clock. We're going to make our way over to Matt and Mia for a bit. The weather is supposed to be drying off. The one thing we didn't take into account was the wind. So they're apparently forecast gusts of 50 miles per hour, so I don't actually know what we're going to be able to do at Matt and Mia, but it'll get us out of the house for a bit, and there is a Northwest bird spotting conference thing on at the... I don't know the name of the group. Oh, we'll find it in a bit. Anyway, they're doing something in the main centre for Matt and Mia, so maybe we can catch some of that as well. Somewhat surprised to see that it's heaving here. The car park's full. They were going over onto the overflow car parks down there. Given the weather has indeed cleared up, still a little windy, but we've got our windproof jackets on, keep dry and warm. Let's get inside. Oh, I did check as well in our videos, it's 7 years since we last came here, 2017. Pretty much to the day as well. The video went live about around the time this video will go live. And we did pre-book this one online, or I probably imagine we wouldn't have come had we not pre-booked. How much was it?
It was about £18 each with gifting.
£18 each with gifting. In fact, the prices are up here as well. Check on the website though, it's probably going to be more up to date. Yeah, £18 with gift aid, 16 for kids. Well, we're in. There's lots of stalls and things going on at the minute, and I think I mentioned the event this weekend. We maybe take a look at that later. Although it is things like camera sales and binoculars, of which we've got many. I do have my binoculars here today as well, so we can do a bit of spotting it in the hides. The eider ducks are here.
The flamingo.
And the flamingos, of course, yeah. Oh,
You can hear the eider ducks. Last time we saw them, we were in Norway.
yeah. You sound like Frankie Howard. I love that call, it's so much fun. These geese are just chilling here as well, and the teals making little trilling noises are very sweet. Yeah, oh, he's gonna go this way as well. I like that it looks like someone just added staff as an afterthought.
Yeah.
As the staff stood in front of the fence going, oh, only the ducks can get
I
past.
should pretend to be a duck for that.
We got some mandarin ducks here, and apparently the other ones are called ferruginous ducks.
I don't know what
They're over there though, yeah, and there's some coots in there as well. Mandarins are very pretty. In fact, even the female mandarins are very pretty as well, I think.
Yeah, they're just not as colourful.
Not
but
as
they've got pretty
colourful, but they've got a
faces.
very sweet face on them. Bet you're used to getting, all the boys all getting the nice comments, but we think you're pretty too.
This is...
Yeah, this one might be the ferruginous duck. It's a fun word to say, assuming we're pronouncing it right. I didn't mention the entrance fee, but there's also a membership here that gets you access to a lot of WWT sites. I think it was 8 different sites, or 8 other sites, including this one. But this one has this big walk around area with non-native stuff in it. And then you can go out into the fields and the wetlands, and there's all hides out there. You can go and sort of just sit for the day and do your proper bird spotting, because it's a good spot for geese. Canada geese, I think, tend to stop off here at the Canada geese. Yeah, they stop off here. Yeah.
Oh, the pink-footed geese come here.
Oh, pink-footed geese, that was it.
They've been flying over,
Yeah.
coming in.
So even like when we go out to like Crosby and places like that, we'll see them flying over, and they're probably flying either from or to here, depending on the time of year.
It's awesome work because you can hear them going over.
Yeah, they go honk, honk, honk as you go.
Yeah. Oh, look at this one.
We got a black swan here. A couple of them actually. A lot of mallards and a seagull. There are some other species of ducks in here as well.
Signpost is different. As well.
I think it was a hooded merganser that I saw.
That'll be those over there.
Yeah, over the back, over there. There's also red shovelers in here.
There's one. There's a shoveler.
Oh yeah, they've got like really big bills, haven't they? I like that the females and shoveling his bum. Trying to get his feet. Oh, he stopped. This is one of my favourites, the ruddy shell duck. Sounds like an insult, you're a ruddy shell duck.
The Patagonian crested duck. And
The bar-headed goose.
Which are over on the...
Yeah, go to the back over there.
There's a poacher.
Yeah. Got a cape, barren goose. They're over the back, over there. They're nice enclosures, aren't they?
Goose built like an armoured tank. That's
All right.
the description. They are beasts, aren't they?
Yeah. I like the waterfall.
Yeah, it's cute, isn't it?
I mean, I like the goose, of course, but as far as enclosure design, I like the waterfall. Listen for the grunting pig-like call. Its nickname is the pig goose. Well, we haven't heard the pig goose yet, but he did start coming this way, and he does walk like he's built. He had a bit of a stocky waddle to him. Look, there he goes.
Oh, look at the other one.
Oh, he's running.
Oh, that's so cute.
He's going to get upset with something up there.
There's a moorhen up on the fence.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's chasing the moorhen off the fence, which then goes into the enclosure.
And runs straight across there. The Apparently these are the killer geese.
Yeah, you gotta
'Cause they
watch
have
these.
to chase off foxes, dogs and humans.
There you go. Look at that strong bill apparently as well. Well, there's one we see quite regularly at the zoos. White-faced whistling ducks. Can't hear them. There's a spoonbill, a Eurasian spoonbill up
And
there on the...
African cone ducks at the back there.
Yeah.
It's just the Inca that are, but it's a bit windy for those.
Considering it's supposed to be 50-mile-an-hour gusts today, I was expecting the worst, but it's actually quite nice here, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice, yeah. It's quite, there's lots of trees though, isn't there, so we're quite sheltered.
Yeah. And that's what the Inca tern looks like. We haven't seen today. If you've been to Discovery Cove, you'll see these in Florida. Got some magpie geese and some Carolina ducks as well.
Look,
Yeah, this guy.
Trees, look.
Oh, I've been to where these live natively. They were all over the porch. How rude.
Oh, you got them.
We're busy staring into the enclosure. And there's a few of the Carolina ducks here, and one mallard's like, yeah, I'm a Carolina duck too, please feed me.
It's Halloween, I've got my Halloween.
Look at the southern screamers. These are great, aren't they?
Yeah.
Beautiful colours on the wings. Said that, they're not actually colourful, they're just grayscale, but you know, the patterns are nice. So I was curious about the spurs. You can see it there, showing it there. Yeah, they're armed with two curved, sharp carpal spurs on each wing. Male southern screamers that aren't paired off use them to fight for females, and both sexes will use them to protect the territory in disputes with other pairs. They look vicious. Cool, I like them. Gemma's found the Chloe Widgeons. It's a fun one to say as well.
Yeah, would you?
I have to say, we've been walking around for quite a while and we haven't really seen anyone else. Yeah. So I'm going to say either everyone's in the visitor centre for the event, or of course he could be in the hides as well. A few more geese and swans. A whooper swan, another fun one to say.
And pink-footed geese, which is right there.
Oh yeah. So they'll be the pink-footed geese that
There's flocks of
live here.
30,000 feed and roost in the winter at Martin Moor.
And there'll be some that live here, I assume, and then
Yeah.
in other areas we'll get wild ones because they're all ringed.
You'll see them out the hide.
Yeah. Smew. That's another fun one to say.
Yeah.
You can hear the geese calling from far away, and some of them are starting to fly in there.
Still really eye-catching. There's issues, she's gone with this.
A commotion in here. Oh, some sort of divey duck. Oh, it's just a mallard, just pretending to be a diving duck.
It's all very dramatic.
It is very dramatic. We've got a path full of these little geese here today. We can pick our way through them. Not breaking our arms. Making just quiet noises.
It's quiet but threatening, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Hmm?
It's quiet but threatening.
I don't know, the noise I quite like. It's quite warm. It's like... These big swans here. Can't remember the subspecies with the black beak now. It's probably something like a black-billed swan or something. Beautiful though. Apart from the green on the backs because they're sliding under that mossy log. Hello. That was a cute noise. Even more geese here as well. Ah yes, Gemma just said the trumpeter swans, these ones, which explains why they trumpeted at me. We've got the noisier coots though at the minute. I like the trumpeter swans, they're nice, they've got gentle faces. And these guys are having a proper good nibble at the fences. Yeah. You got some more pals here. They all seem to be like coming towards me, and I am wearing like a green jacket, so I wonder if the staff wear green jackets. And some Andean goose here as well. I like that all the enclosures seem to have mallard and moorhen and coot signs up as well, because you pretty much guarantee at any one time there's a moorhen and then there's one walking along the fence there. And these are all mallards here. You got some white ducks here though. I'll leave them be. Some Hawaiian geese, aka
Nene.
Nene. They're the rarest goose in the world.
The only water bird adapted to life on lava flows.
Wow. Just imagine one swimming in lava now. Don't think that's how it works though. There's lots of stuff in here, including I think some pink-footed geese and something black over there as well.
Do these have a reintroduction programme?
Oh yeah. And they've grown to 3,000 birds. I mean that's
In
still
1949 there was only 20 to 30 birds.
Yeah.
And in
Now
70 years there's over 3,000.
In that respect it's really good. Near threatened now rather than any worse, which is pretty good. Mallard, least concern. They're doing perfectly fine. Hard to see because of the sun, the South African shelduck. And all the time we're walking round we can hear geese calling and flying in. We picked a good time to come really because it's starting to move about quite a lot. Oh, look at all them as well. And some geese up there have chartered a plane, they're flying out on a plane. I think they're lapwings. Coscarobus one. Coscarobus one. Over there.
Like some artists of Argentina, Chile, Paraguay, Uruguay and Falklands.
And of course, if you've got a real duck fan in your family, you can adopt a duck. They don't deliver it though, you've got to come and see it yourself.
To stay here,
Oh, geese. You've got the ruddy-headed geese over there. And the greater scaup, I think it's called, is in here though. Down here though. The mallards were giving them some grief a minute ago. There they are. Have a close look at that swan.
Oh, it's a little yawn.
And stuck his beak. Oh no, he's up and about. Or she.
Looks like Moses.
Does.
It's got like short legs.
There we go, we can catch up on them ducks we saw earlier. They were the white ducks, they were Aylesbury ducks. And the black one was a Muscovy duck. Greenland white-fronted goose in here, but there are also pink-footed geese in there as well. And more flamingos, and you can certainly smell the flamingos. Full-on stinks of flamingo.
It does, because we are down here.
Yeah. A nice shelter up this side to watch the white storks. It is a charity, if you fancy volunteering, you can do. Gemma wants me to do the steppy stones. But then she backtracked. It's not overly slippy. And we get to see the swan goose. And the Bears Pochard. And this is the otters enclosure. We haven't seen any otters yet though. That's fine, we've seen otters before. Asian short-clawed otters. It's a nice enclosure actually.
Yeah, it's lovely.
The water feature's lovely. I did take a minute to actually have a look at some of the stalls for the event that they've got on today. It's a lot of things like holidays and train trips for like bird watching and camera sales, binocular sales, things like that. There's some really good craft stuff on those. There's some really good statues, pieces for sale. Gemma quite liked one. And the gift shop's actually got really good t-shirts here as well. So we've seen about half of the outdoor elements. The wind has really picked up now though. So we'll try and walk around a bit more and see what goes on. Well, as you can probably hear, it's very windy now. Included in your visit is access to the hides as well. This is one of the bigger ones. We'll have a look inside. Probably won't be able to film and talk too much in there with it being the hide. They're usually pretty chill places, very quiet. Lots of lapwings flying over. And some seabirds as well. And yeah, the wind buffeting the lodge. And they do keep a track of the birds that they spot. 7,882 big-footed geese. Yeah. Just walking up past this, what looks to be some sort of nursery. We're heading over to the Ron Barker hide. Apparently they're doing bird ringing exhibitions there today. So here they've got some mist nets set up and they're capturing birds to ring, check for health, weight, things like that. And then they ring them and then release them. It's very good. So we watched there as they ringed two female greenfinches. One slightly older and one slightly younger, yeah. It was quite funny as she released them, they just chirped at her as they flew away. Very, very sweet little birds. And the way they weigh them was very funny. I accidentally, well, I kind of had a little chuckle because they just popped them in like effectively like a little film canister type tube thing, head first, and then put them on the scales. So you just get this bird's butt sticking up in the air. But yeah, they're all released and free to go about their days now. Well, we were going to go down to the back hide before the volunteer advises about the bird ringing. So we're going to head back that way now and have a look. Well, it was good. I'm glad we caught that though. That was really good. Now, this is the most flamboyant hide I've ever seen, this one. I've seen it a few times now, the harrier hide. A little difficult to see because of the sun. It is a huge harrier bird with the wings. Very cool. You can see it a little better now. It's a really nice hide, this one. We just arrived to one of the tours and give it a talk in here as well. Sneaked into a little bit of that now. It's a really nice spot to sit there. Just watch the day go by. What I like about the hides here is these big open windows that they've got. Well, it does make them really warm in here. This is the event that we've stumbled upon today as well. These are the ringing demonstrations. We're going to make our way through the back part of where all of the non-native species are kept because we haven't seen them all on this trip. So we'll do that on our way towards the main centre, the visitor centre again. But there's more hides than we've actually been into. There's a few along here as well. You can go and sort of sit and relax in. We were just discussing whether we should upgrade to an annual membership and whether we feel like we get our money's worth. I feel like we only need to come here 3 times in a year. And we paid for the membership. And while we haven't been for 7 years, that's mainly because, you know, we often go to the zoo and stuff like that, but we've kind of been hankering for somewhere a bit closer that we can maybe go for a weekend. Just have a nice relaxed walk. That's the second biggest welly I've ever seen. And Gemma just spotted that there's mushrooms growing on it as well, look at that. And the big burr carvings, they're cute, aren't they? We're going to make our way back towards the otters to see if we can catch the feed. I'm getting on for 7,000 steps walked around here today as well, which I think is pretty good going. And we haven't even walked. There's like 1.5 kilometre treks you can do as well through the wetlands. Stop to see the swan goose again. Gemma thinks they should all be like the creme brulee goose or the cappuccino goose.
It's like they just popped out with the name. Like,
Yeah.
it looks like a swan, but it's goose. Oh, swan goose.
They're very pretty though, aren't they?
They are, yeah.
Quite personable as well.
They are like cappuccino.
Well, I'm sure they're personable when they're not hissing at me angry.
Oh. That hopes you're angry, oh yeah. Would you prefer to be called cappuccino goose? Yeah.
She's
there
talking to
you
the
go.
geese now. You're cute. And the sun doesn't really help me film in this enclosure. A lot of reflections, but I can see movement over the back, up there at the top. We've decided to come in, grab a piece of cake and a nice coffee. There we go, we got blueberry and lemon cake. What's this one?
Winter spice loaf.
A winter spiced loaf and 2 cappuccinos. It was about £13 something, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And the cakes are very nice in here, I must admit. They're the homemade cakes, apparently, you can tell. They're really good.
Yeah, it says there.
Oh, we're windswept.
Are you insect?
We joined up as members. It was on top of, we paid 30 odd quid for today.
Yeah, and they took that off the membership.
They took that off, yeah, so it was like 105 for the year. But it's direct debit, and I don't miss. And you know, like a £5 a year. It ended up being about a £5.75 a month or something for the year.
Like that, yeah.
And if we get our money's worth this year, we'll just carry it on. Very easy to get membership, and it gives us access to 8 sites in the UK. Admittedly, I don't think any of them are particularly close to us. There's one sort of very, very south part of Scotland that we could potentially go to. But this is, like they were saying, the second biggest one that they've got. And one of it's not the flagship, which that one's down by in Slimbridge.
Yeah.
But it is like one of the bigger sites. So I think we'll probably get some use out of that.
Yeah.
Even if it's just twice that we come again.
Walk.
Yeah,
There's
to get
loads
the
of
fresh
little
air.
walks that we didn't do today.
And these sorts of places, because it's wildlife as well, we're going to get like the birds coming back in the spring. It'll be worth coming back there to see that as well.
I feel like I'm in the dark.
Yeah, the camera's gone really dark for some reason.
It's because the clouds are racing because it's about 45 miles an hour gusts out there.
But yeah, anyway, we're going to get back home, get warm, and get the telly on.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know why I get the telly on yet. We'll see in a bit. We're home. Pixie's here to see you. We got our membership booklet there with all of our information to read in it. You have a nice day then?
Yeah, it was lovely.
Yeah, it was good, wasn't it? Very windy, but
Where did you
ended up
come
doing
from?
7,700 steps I did.
Oh, sorry, no, it's 9,500.
What's going on here?
I take little baby steps.
I think it's because we're using different watches. They count differently, don't they? At least they count on the treadmill, that's quite useful. Anyway, we've got a chicken tikka for tea, haven't we? We're going to put that on in a bit with some potatoes. But in the meantime, let's have a sit down and relax and a drink of water. And Gemma's brought some dinner in. We made... Oh, the skyline's going in the background. We made some... Well, Gemma made some proper air-fried chips from potatoes that we had in. And we've got the tikka chicken that I bought yesterday as well. All right. I'm just watching back Trip to Martin Mere from 2017, the video we made last time we went. It's funny how many parallels there are between that visit and this one. We went like the same ways around and we read some of the same signage. But also at one point in that video, we joked about how all of the enclosures should say that they had like, you know, the species that was in the enclosure and mallards. And now they do. So now I'm like, did one of them watch our video? Gemma's got new pyjamas.
Blueberry pancakes.
Blueberry pancakes. I've got your special treat to try.
Believe you.
Coca-Cola Zero fizzy cookie flavoured Oreo edition. Should we try it? This is going to be the end of this week's vlog because after we've had this, we'll probably spend the rest of the evening sick.
Coke and chocolate.
Oh no.
It does.
Those are not a good combination.
You can smell the Oreo cookies.
I don't even like Oreos.
I like Oreos. It's actually alright. It tastes like vanilla Coke.
Is it a 3.75 out of 10? 5, sorry.
Out of 10,
It's
yeah.
a 10, yeah. Let's give it a try.
It tastes like vanilla Coke, it's not bad.
Okay. And now for the person who doesn't like Oreos.
Do you want me about the smell?
I can't smell it. Am I getting sick?
Put it up your nose.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean.
It's like the cream out the middle of the Oreo,
Yeah,
rather than the biscuit flavour.
it tastes like something else. Yeah, cola vanilla's probably
Vanilla
the
Coke
closest
is
thing.
the closest thing I can think of, yeah.
I won't be getting it again.
No,
Do you want to finish it?
you can leave it there and I'll drink it. It's fine.
But anyway, I think with the Coca-Cola Oreo Zero, we're going to call it there, aren't we?
Oreo Zero.
Oreo Zero. I mean, Wigan's coming out again. Yeah, we're going to call it that. We had a good weekend. You enjoyed Matt and me, didn't you?
Yeah.
To the point where we've now got access for it for a year, so we'll be going back again, I'm sure. And yeah, it was just a nice time.
It was chilled outside time.
So with that being said, God, I sound like Tim Track, innit?
All in all.
All in all, we'll leave it there. Next weekend we've got 3 days off together, haven't we?
We have.
We've got Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We're going into town on Saturday.
Yeah.
We're not sure what we're doing on Friday.
But the weather looks nice.
We might have a roast dinner on Sunday. We haven't decided yet. But thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. I don't know why I was saying bye to Gemma. He's got to put with me the rest of the night.
The rest of my life.